and welcome to MGP619. I'm Kevin. With me as ever, there's Sheepdog, Anna, and Pav. Say hello. No, forget that. Say booyaka, booyaka, boys and girls.
Booyaka, booyaka, boys and girls.
I'm gonna cry.
Why are you going to cry?
Hello.
Because it's available now.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Borderlands.
It's not available now, though,
I'm
on
looking
PlayStation
at-
where you've bought it.
Oh, I feel so angry. I can feel.
Right, Anna.
Listen.
Anna,
Listen.
Anna,
This
this is what you've caused, Pab.
I can feel the anger in my
Right.
body rising
Right,
in my body.
Take a deep breath.
It's now at my knees.
A silent deep breath.
Mm.
Is it available now on PlayStation where you own it?
No.
Then what on earth are you worrying about?
Well, Kev deals with this for the listeners' benefit. Pab, for some foolish reason, just asks Anna, why aren't you playing
No
Borderlands
reason.
now, Anna?
The
Kev's
reason I
like, we've got
asked,
a podcast to do.
the reason I asked is because I assumed I got the days wrong and it was out today for everybody. I didn't know this.
I mean, you must have known she wouldn't have been here if it was out today.
I assumed that's why she was so giddy.
She's been like this all day because she's waiting.
Because I
all
assumed
she's
she'd been
done
playing
all day,
Borderlands all day.
all she's done all day is wait.
I'm in wait mode. I can't
She's
do
just
anything.
been waiting all day.
It's awful having this stupid ADHD. I can't because I'm in wait mode, and I hate it because I can't do anything else. I'm supposed to do my holiday washing, and I can't. And now you're telling me now available. It just makes me
It's
so
not available
angry.
to you. You haven't got a gaming PC,
You have.
which I am using to record the podcast that you're on. So you have no way of playing it.
You could have had a day off, and I could be playing it for just an hour.
Yes,
I could have a look.
I would have had a day off the day after Football Manager pre-orders opened, and we finally returned to being solvent again after 2 long, fruitless years. This was the day for me to have off.
Hey, I've made a business in that time.
Yeah, one that doesn't make as much money as the
You
Football
said
Manager
it
one has made
did.
today. It was outperforming the Football Manager channel we had a week ago. To put it in context, in the last 24 hours, we've done a month of Block Party.
Well, Borderlands is out. Everybody enjoy it because I can't.
I mean, you'll be
can
playing
I?
it at midnight as you were going to be
Yeah.
all along.
Yes.
Everyone listening to
then-
this on Saturday morning has already played it, I imagine. Anyone who
But then
cares.
Pab said it's out now and thought I was giddy because it was
Ab
out.
just decided to chuck a grenade in every corner of this room when he walked in. He offered me a trip to Disneyland, where he knows I like to go. And then he's asked Anna if she wants to do her favourite thing. He may as well have offered Sheepdog and all you can eat
Ice
buffet.
cream. No, it
I
was
had the
apple
opposite
ice
of an all-you-can-eat
cream.
buffet the other day. I was at a
What,
Spanish.
you're not allowed any of it.
Well, it was like
Just
a
keep knocking it out of your hands.
Spanish weddings have a thing called a cocktail, which is like a bit after the ceremony where you're just in a room where there's basically 3 men with entire legs of pig from like the hoof all the way up to the shoulder, I want to say, and they were just slicing bits off, and people were just going up there and helping themselves and having at it. And they were walking around with canapes and stuff, and they kept saying there will be vegetarian food. And
Were you at a Spanish wedding then? Is that why you were in Spanish?
yeah, and while I was wandering around, I ordered a glass of Pimm's so that I could eat the cucumber inside it because we were so hungry. But then they only gave me
Did
one.
they
so
offer you a bucket of green peppers like when me and you went for tapas in Spain?
I
That was
did
all you
have
could
I did have the peppers while I was there, Padron peppers. They were very good.
Wow.
Eventually,
I had all the meat, and Sheepdog just had basically a bucket of peppers.
it's basically what I did here. At one point, I think because people felt sorry for us, they announced, someone called out to us that there was a table of vegetarian stuff. They kept shouting, vegan, vegan, and pointing at this table. And the first one they put down was just a mushroom, like a single small mushroom in a little cup thing. And then they did some beans. And then they told us there's like these little mini Coke bottle type things with a straw in them. And I said, "Is this vegetarian?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "What is it?" And he was like, "It's tomato." So I took a big gulp of it, and it tasted extremely fishy. Then when I went back to Mrs. Sheepdog, she was drinking one, and they told her it had melon in it, but it was the same thing I drank. So we spent the whole week wondering if we'd drank some sort of weird melon fish, but apparently it
Do you
was
not have
just melon and
fish?
tomato gazpacho soup. We confirmed. I also asked them if they were holding a tray of stuff, and I said, "Is this vegetarian?" And the waitress just went, "Yeah." And then as I went to pick one up, my mate went, "That's basically fish skin with loads of stuff on top of it." And it turns out she just didn't know what I was saying and didn't care. But
I mean, vegetarianism isn't really real in Spain. I don't think it exists
No.
there. So you need to just grow up and eat a pig.
they had so many sandwiches that were like vegetarian sandwiches where they just decided to put a bit of tuna in there, or a croissant with an omelette in it, but then a slice of ham just chucked in as well. It's like, what are you doing? Just anyway,
Hold
no, it's
on.
fine.
Don't you eat fish?
No, I don't eat any.
Do you eat dairy?
Yeah, I would have loved a bit of cheese.
I feel like
Yeah,
this is
but
like the 30th time Anna's tried to
Yeah,
understand.
but
being a
some people do
vegetarian with
eat fish. So
Yeah, they're
it's
not
like,
vegetarians.
what are they then? Because they don't eat
Pescatarians.
meat, but they just have. Oh, I see.
We had a great time though. I was the best man for my friend. He was marrying a Spanish person, hence it being in Spain. Me and all my friends went out there and just had a great week. We were just like having a little sort of holiday around the wedding, and then on the wedding day I was the best man. Therefore, the best man in the room other than the groom himself. Which I tried to exert
rotten room that must have been. Goodness me.
It was a big enough room, but I tried to exert that power in the evening when I noticed there was a big jar of vegan sweets that were specifically ordered for the vegetarians amongst us. And I said to, I think it was my wife and one of my mates, as the best man here, I should be allowed to walk around holding that jar, just eating from it for the rest of the night. Mrs. Sheepdog wouldn't let me. But then the next morning, my waiting was rewarded because my friend said, "These were barely touched last night. You can take this jar home with you." So I've had that jar at home, just eating out of it since I got back, which hasn't been that long. It's nearly done.
So if it was a Spanish wedding, how was the dress? Do they have big poofy dresses, or do they have like the Spanish dress? Or
it was very pretty. I'll have to send you a picture at some point.
yeah,
I looked pretty good too.
I like.
A friend of mine said to me, "This is the best I've ever seen you look," and I went, "You were at my wedding, mate." And then we just both parted without any more words.
What he didn't realise is he'd lost his contact lenses earlier that day.
That was great. I had to go around like shepherding everyone as well, like a sheepdog, even though that's not the job of the best man. That's an usher's job. And I tried to say that, but no one listened. But yeah, no, I had a great time. Got them to play Hot to Go. Forgot to do. I wanted to do one of those very Hot to Go videos just because it was in my head and I wanted to just do it, but then I forgot to record all the other bits. So, I wish someone had filmed me running from the toilets when I heard it come on, because that's the fastest I've moved in about a year.
I don't
everyone
think
saw it.
anybody else knows what you're talking about.
Oh.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
I also had to have a go at the DJ because he kept playing. I don't know if you know this one, Kev, but do you remember "Better Off Alone" by Alice DJ?
Nope.
Yes, alone. Yeah.
So they kept playing that, but it was other songs. And the third time that happened, all the English people were just singing the Alice DJ song, and he turned it up to drown us out. So I went up to the thing with my phone and was just like, "You keep playing this song, but it's other songs. Play this song." And he just like read the title out, played it, and then everyone calmed down. So I had a bit of crowd control as well. But yeah, it was the next day I just remembered how aggressive I was. I was like poking my phone so hard, just trying to get him to understand what I was saying, because it was just like, mate. But he had already made enemies of us because he told the bride and groom that he would play English songs until the Spanish people took over the dance floor, which would probably be about an hour in. So out of principle, we all stayed on there any time. I mean, I didn't dance all night, but everybody else danced all night just to prove a point. So
well, you'll be glad to know, while you were eating peppers and a single mushroom, I was eating anything and everything that comes in a shell.
You did.
So I had
turtles, tortoise.
I had, yeah, probably.
Oh, no.
I had lobster, I had oyster, I had crab, I had snails.
Bullets.
I just had everything. We went to the royal banquet at Disneyland. I got to flirt with some ducks and eat a load of shellfish. It was glorious.
It was all right.
It was great. You wouldn't try all of the things in shells. Anna wouldn't eat a snail. If you're offered a snail, you eat a snail.
No, I'm not.
No.
You said it was gritty, and that
it was gritty.
The
worst one was an oyster because I'd never had that before either.
Yeah,
And it
you're
was
supposed
like
to put lemon
it was like
on
having
it.
I don't think it would have made a difference. It was just like taking a mouthful of seawater with a lump in it.
That's what they
It was-
say.
That's what that tomato soup was like.
Yeah, I can't
Ugh.
imagine lime juice would have stopped it tasting
No,
like a mouthful of
lemon.
salty. Oh, sorry, lemon. Yeah, lemon would stop it tasting like salty water. Yeah, definitely.
I always have lemon or a lime when I'm having some kind of fish. I like it.
There wasn't fish. It was just salt water.
There was
with-
some. There was
there
some
was-
cod.
There was not cod.
There was cod. I had some.
Not in the oyster. There wasn't.
No, but there was cod to eat. I mean,
Oh no, I didn't have the boring fish. I've had boring fish before.
I
just
did
wanted
have,
things in shells.
I had Mickey-shaped potato things. That
Oh,
was shaped-
someone got so angry at me at TikTok about that. Because we went to the Royal Banquet. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet at the Disneyland Hotel with character dining and stuff. And on one of my laps around the buffet, I ended up walking away with just a plate of beige food. And I said in the TikTok that I was making that I'm officially flying the autism flag. I may as well put my sunflower lanyard on because I just had a plate full of beige. And some people got so angry. I'm like, I'm allowed to say that. I'm having this because it's delicious and I want it. What are you angry about? Oh, you can't say that. What do you mean I can't say it? Of course I can say it. Captain Autism can say that. Goodness me. But yeah, I had a lovely
your
plate of
letter out.
beige.
just like laminate your letter and then
I
just
shouldn't
put
have
that
to.
out. No, but you're not people like.
I shouldn't have to laminate it.
Yeah.
I mean, use decent quality card instead, I suppose.
Yeah, people need. I've got 3 different disability ID cards now. I don't need a laminated letter.
I mean, they
collect-
should be
I'm
able to
collecting
tell just by
disabled
watching your
ID
videos.
cards. Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly a secret from. I mean, I'm there getting giddy meeting Donald Duck as a nearly 30-year-old man.
42, 3, whatever you are now.
None of those things. None of that sounds right.
Didn't cry though, like you did with Eeyore, but
Well, no one hugged me. Eeyore properly hugged me.
Did you just get overwhelmed
Donald
with the
and Daisy
emotion
just
of what happened in the
flirted with me.
moment? You're sad, you're sad.
Yeah, it was probably that. Yeah, Donald and Daisy were happy. Minnie, by the way, I do have a complaint about Minnie. Minnie didn't even come for a photo with me. She just ignored me. It was like I wasn't there. Don't know what's up with Minnie. But
could you like
clearly-
the ducks instead?
well, she didn't know that.
They might have told her.
I spent a lot of time with the ducks, but Minnie Mouse, she has got beef with me. I don't think her and Daisy get on.
There
Of course
you
they don't
go.
after the court case.
But yeah, that was quite upsetting. But it was worth doing if you find yourself at Disneyland Paris and the opportunity presents itself to go and have dinner with Donald Duck and you want to eat loads of lobsters.
Yeah, just don't walk around the whole of the hotel trying to find the way in, Kevin.
Well, I don't remember where the door
We
is.
couldn't
Pab wasn't
find-
there. Last time we went in that hotel, Pab showed us the way in. He wasn't there to
He
guide us this
did.
time. So we had to walk all the way around it twice trying to find the
All the
door.
way around trying to find the
It's
door.
on one side of it, isn't it?
Yeah, but we walked past that the first time and did a whole lap.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
It was all very complicated. But
we
we
were-
saw a rat the size of a dog.
We did. It was the
Ooh.
size of a dog. It was
was-
massive.
I was telling someone a story about seeing a rat the size of a dog when I was younger. I was walking home and it was really early in the morning because the milkmen were out in their little, magnetized electric vehicle things that go woo. And this giant rat the size of a dog just wandered down the road opposite.
And Anna's been banned from getting wet in France ever again.
Yep.
She's got a criminal record in France now for her swimming costume.
That was useful
one I
timing, that
wore-
video.
The one
'cause
I
Mrs. Sheepdog
wore
put one on.
a year ago when I went with Pab, it's same exact costume. Not allowed to wear them in France, apparently.
I had to check the law because Mrs. Sheepdog put her swimming dress thing on, and I was like, "Oh, Anna's just been nipped for wearing one of them in France."
Yeah, Anna's
So
still
we
in prison.
googled, "Is it a criminal offence to wear it in Spain?" Apparently not. So she was all right.
It's not in France neither. It's just some law they've decided they want to.
It's not a criminal offence. It's
Impose.
just some law.
No, you know what I mean. It's not because I obviously I'm a crime person and I like to know the law. There's no
A
law
crime
for it.
person, a criminal, Anna. You're a criminal.
I'm a criminal. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were awful about it as well. It was it's just
I mean, I
very
do have
awful.
to defend my people here. They weren't awful. They were just a bit French. That's how my people are. They were just being a bit French.
but I
about
was
it.
wearing it last year. and years before that, I've worn it every time, and I've never got stuck to the swimming thing. So I've had to buy a new swimming costume that has shorts on them. So see how they like that. If they can't let me, because apparently it has to be skin tight. Well, these have got shorts built into them. Let's see what they say about that. This
Well, are they
French people.
skin tight shorts?
Yes.
Well, then there's no problem.
I don't know if they fit because I have very fat legs, but we'll see.
Pulling this slightly towards topic. One thing about my friend's wedding that was outrageous. I had a great time. It was a perfect wedding. Really good trip away. Loved them all. It was really good. But he wouldn't move it because Silksong had come out. And I think that's really unfair. They announced it. They gave him, 2 weeks notice? And I said to him, mate, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to move the wedding. And apparently that was unreasonable. So I had to be in Spain while Ollie was at home texting me that it was out and that he was playing it. Although I did forget. And it shouldn't have made me feel better, but it did make me feel better. That because I was in Spain, my mum and dad took him round theirs. And when they arrived to pick him up, he was gutted because he'd planned to play the game for 3 days straight. And he couldn't. And a little bit of me was like,
Who was that?
Ollie.
Oh, did you not take him with you? Oh.
No, of course we didn't. We were offered the opportunity to. We were just like, no. Also, they started school and college again. So,
okay,
but yeah, no,
both,
he was
both at the same time. That's very impressive.
But yeah, he got to play it on the day it came out and the Thursday, but then the Friday he came home forgetting that he wasn't going to be there. He had been warned and told and reminded, but I'd forgotten, and so I was like, "Oh, brilliant! I'll catch up with him when I get back." And
yeah, apparently it crashed Steam or something. I can't remember
really.
what. Yeah,
amazing.
Apparently too many people were trying to download it, and it crashed or something. And apparently it's a big deal. I've watched people play it, and I'm just like, yeah, but it'll get harder, and I'll get annoyed with it. But I enjoyed the first game.
Yeah, it's I love it. I'm really happy with it, but it was funny because I started it up and Ollie sat down to watch me start playing it. This is Hollow Knight Silksong for the listeners, and he was like, "You don't have to do any of this. You could just move on." And I was like, "Ollie, I'm gonna hit every wall, every plant." Just as he was telling me I didn't have to do that, I like jumped through a wall. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." And I'm like, "Exactly. So stop talking. Let me continue."
Yeah, he's not a 90 gamer. Like you've got to do this. Like it's just how we are. We have to hit everything and find everything. We don't want to just go past.
Maybe 3 or 4 screens on from there, I died, and he was like, "How did you die at the start of the game?" And I was like, "Because I'm rusty. Because I got back. I've just flown back from Spain. I've been home about an hour. And I'm knackered." And yeah, it was like I think I got to the first boss and failed.
It didn't look that hard. It's just
it wasn't hard, but like I was just tired, and so I carried on for a bit. I think I'm maybe 4 or 5 bosses in now. Got a couple of abilities, but it's really good. I'm loving that it's like Hollow Knight, but polished, obviously, like newer
You've
kind
waited
of
for it for years,
imagery. It feels really comfortable. I love the way they build the kind of controls so that everything feels really. Trying to think the right way to put it. Like the jumps feel right, the hits feel right. You can kind of go fuck, and it'll just do it. It's very clean. Whereas a lot of games don't do exactly what you want them to do. It is hard, but I love the feeling that when you start a boss, you're like, "Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing," and you're kind of frantically jumping around it. And then once you've kind of failed it a couple of times, you start to realize its patterns, and then it just feels like a dance. And when it feels like you're dancing with the boss as you kill it, that's when you're hitting that perfect flow with it that feels brilliant. And I was doing a boss. It actually took me, I think, about 2 hours to do it in total, maybe across a couple of different days of trying. I did other things in between, wandering around trying to just like find other routes or whatever. But there was this boss. By the time I actually beat it, I felt like I was just dancing around it. It was jumping up and sort of attacking down at me, and I was jumping it and hitting it from behind and that kind of thing. And felt like I was flowing with it again. And yeah, that's the thing in Hollow Knight when you fight the Mantis Lords. That's the kind of the moment I think where the game starts to hook you in with its real like strengths. You have to, once you notice the patterns, you know when to jump, you know when to move left and right. You just start to, you feel like you're dancing, and it's really good. I loved it, and I'm loving it. And I hear that it's really long. I think it's got a lot of See, I told Ollie that I read it had 150 bosses, and then he was saying that can't be right,
Jeez.
and that's put doubt in my head now. It's got a lot of things to fight in it, and it's done in acts. So I'm only on Act 1, but there's I don't know how many acts there are. I'm not going to look it up, but yeah, it feels like it's going to be big. I think it feels like I'm going to be playing it for a while. Hopefully, it'll get me through to Legends ZA on on the Switch. But that'd be really cool. And I think if you've got Game Pass, go and get it. It's just on there. You can just download it and play it, and it's done. You can get it on the Switch or other platforms for money, but Game Pass is obviously just the best value for everything, isn't it?
Is it on the Switch yet? I thought it
is
wasn't
on
out till next year. Or I might be thinking of something else, but
I'm sure it's on the Switch. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is.
I almost got it on that to play it handheld, but as I said,
You don't play handheld.
Yeah, I tried to. So I intended to. Sorry, I misspoke the other week when I said I had Civilization 7. It was 6. I don't know if I clarified that last time I was on, but it's 6 that I have, not 7. And I keep meaning to play it, but anytime my Switch goes on at the moment, I end up playing Cult of the Lamb, which I completed with Ben the other day. I had such good timing with that because I completed it. I was reading about how there's some sort of post game, go and refight all the bosses, and then get the people that you can recruit from that. And then TikTok decided to just throw up an advert telling me there's a whole new, longer than the original, or as long as the original game DLC coming out at the start of next year. So I messaged Ben about it while I was away, and he was super excited. He keeps asking when that's going to be. I think it's like January, February time, something like that. But,
how old is Ben? Because I still think of him as 5.
He's 8 now, so yeah, he's super excited.
It's
been really. You know what? He came in and he was like, "Can I play this with you?" And I was like, "No, it's hard, and I want to just play it myself." And then I was like, "You know what? Actually, you can just run around with a weapon, just hitting what you want, and seeing how you're doing." And it was good. The only downside I had was that every time he was in the game, it kept defaulting to him in conversations, and he'd have to press A to progress the conversation, even if I was the person who initiated it. He never learned to not try and go to the altar to do the preaching, or he just constantly got annoyed that he couldn't. I'd tell the villagers to do a ritual, and it'll be dancing around a fire, and he and I would be standing at the top, and he'd be like, "Why can't I dance in the fire?" Just ask, someone asks the same questions every time. I was like, "Yes, I know you want it. Yeah, you've already asked me this. I've already told you there isn't a way to do it." But yeah, no, other than that, he was really good, and I'm pretty sure he came in clutch a few times doing the final hits on the bosses, and getting a few of them killed for me while I was. I'd have done like 9 hits and I'd have done the pivotal 10th one, but it was useful. Yeah, no, both of them have been great. I've been really spoiled with great games lately. I've also been. I think I said this before, that Kev's advice on Crusader Kings was really useful. I don't
I'm a
know.
useful man.
Yeah, I don't know why, because it wasn't like the most in depth, but it just really helped me go, "Oh, okay," and I'm just loving that. I think I said before, I'm King of Ireland, and I'm slowly but surely trying to take over the British Isles. Annoyingly, I spent time playing it since I got back. Past couple of days, I'm like second in line for the throne of Scotland, I was third because the actual living king was there, and he had like a 8-year-old kid that was second in line. And I spent probably 2 years trying to assassinate that kid before it all fell apart. And I'm just like, I need to get a better group of assistants and people, because I could have been King of Scotland and Ireland if it had all gone through. But then he passed away. They become king or queen, whatever they were, and just I hope I outlive them now, and they don't have any kids, so that I can become king of both again. Or I just invade them. I probably just invade them, to be honest. I've got a bigger army than them. I just didn't want to go through the hassle. I'm loving it. It's very good fun. It's something I just like doing when I'm just want to sit there tapping around. I kind of wish I could have it on and still browse around on my computer, but the window mode doesn't seem to allow you to click off it properly, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it's not letting me do it right. But those 3 are the main 3 I've been doing, and it's been glorious. I've had a fantastic 3 weeks, I suppose, since you last saw me. With the games.
Right, have you stopped waffling about things that aren't Football Manager now?
What was their news update?
Edit all that out, Pab. Football Manager is open. It's available for
Yay!
pre-order. It is out on the 4th of November. It is available for pre-order now. My pre-order link is in the description below, or I'm never coming back on this podcast again.
What is it,
It
Kevin?
must. What?
What is it? So it's out
What is
there.
what? It's in the description.
Is there no cut? Is like Lelujo or something?
Well, discount code Lelujo at Fanatical will
There
get
you
you the
go.
game for £38.94, which is a discount from
Bargain.
$44.99. It is on Steam currently. That'll also get you access to the early access beta, which should be available from mid-October onwards. And I am giddy with excitement. Football Manager is back, boys and girls. Huzzah!
All that money you're saving on Football Manager, they could probably go and buy my book off Amazon.
Nah, they should just buy 2 copies of Football Manager. One for them, one for a friend. That's probably the
Go
best
buy
way.
Neagling.
At least
Doesn't
you can give
seem-
your brother a birthday present this year, Kevin.
Yeah, you can get in my comic.
I just gave him a birthday present. He's just got a VPN through my link. That's basically a birthday present. He got a discount on his VPN.
What, your brother?
Yeah.
Message him and say, with the money you saved on that VPN, you should buy Sheepdog's new book.
No, I think if people have money left over and they don't really know what to do with it, they should just join my Patreon. They can do it just for a
Don't be
month.
mean.
That's fine. They can put the difference on my Patreon if they want. It doesn't. Honestly, that's fine. I wouldn't be uncomfortable about it.
What's your book called? Sheepdog?
I don't have a
forget.
book. Well, I do. I have several. The Lazy Student's Revision Guide is the book you're looking for, I think.
It's
I
called
think-
Neagling, Anna, but try and spell that. It's
Exactly, that's
Nyagling.
Yeah, did you learn nothing from me being called Lelujo and no one being able to find me on the internet? I'm pretty sure I've given this lecture about whatever you do, make sure people can say and spell your name.
The problem I have is I underestimated how many people knew the name of the sword from the story Beowulf, because I thought, Britain's oldest story, Britain's
Well,
most
the movie-
famous ancient tale. Just stick a Y in that, it'll be simple, but nobody knows what I can't even say it, Beowulf's sword is called, which is criminal, really.
If you'd have asked me what a Beowulf was, I would have assumed he would have been in Marvel or something.
Probably was at one point.
He's one of the
I would have said
X-Men.
The Witcher, but that's just me. This sounds
But
like
yeah,
something.
I've
Witcher.
I've played no games because I've just been sat waiting. for
What?
Football
No, you
Manager.
have.
Have I? What have I played? Oh, Story of Seasons.
Yes.
I forgot how long it's been. Yeah, I've played quite a lot of that. That's good. Oh, that is good. Yeah,
Oh,
I've.
it's radishes or something.
You what?
Your radishes.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So-
you got to have radishes.
Okay.
I'm just basically, unless I can grow radishes in a game, I'm not really into it at the moment. But there's radishes, there's running about, it's good. I haven't played it for like a week, so I can't remember a huge amount about it. But me and Anna are off on our hollybobs next week, so I'll play lots of it while we're away and come back with
Proper
lots of
holiday.
information about Story of Seasons. But yeah, the 10 hours or so that I've played, I'm enjoying very, very much. You can certainly see, because it's a remake of the DS version, the Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar game from years ago. It's basically a remake of that, but like not quite a remake. It's not enough of a remake to remove it from Game of the Year, is what I'm getting at. But you can see that this was the inspiration for Stardew Valley, and then it's taken inspiration back again. There's so many similarities between this and Stardew Valley, which of course I have hundreds upon hundreds of hours in, and it's got everything you would expect from that kind of game, plus the name inspiration part, the Grand Bazaar itself, which is a big market where you go along once a week and flog all your stuff. So it's jolly good. I'm very much enjoying myself with it. So yeah, there'll be plenty of more Story of Seasons that I've played by the time we record again. But because we've been so busy over the last week or so, I haven't really played any of it. Yeah, well, we had to go to Disney, and then we got back, and I had to build my new big Lego set. So I've not really, and then all the Football Manager news happened. So yeah, I've not really had time for anything grown up like playing computer games. I've been too busy with Disneyland, Lego, and computer games because I'm an adult.
No, you live your life. You're a 9-year-old. You said that to
I do,
everybody.
yeah. Exactly, and it's
Best way
the
to do
best
it.
way. I live my life like a 9-year-old. I found a way to monetize my life as a 9-year-old. That's the key part to it.
Yeah, we've done our children. They've gone. So
I'm a professional child.
exactly.
That might be what I get put on my business card.
Didn't Macaulay Culkin do that for a bit?
Never heard of him.
His name was
he?
Kevin.
What does he do? Ah, Kevin. I've probably got him on a T-shirt then. If his name was Kevin, is he Home Alone Kevin?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I've got Moira from Schitt's Creek yelling his name on a T-shirt. But yeah, that's that. That's my gaming. Football Manager. Go buy it now. Go buy it now.
Yeah, £38. Great
Exactly.
price.
And then put the rest on patreon.com/Lelujo.
And then buy a book that I still can't say.
Balls to the book. Patreon's right there.
I'm trying to be.
While I remember
nice
the book,
to everybody.
I actually put it on. I put the first 20 or 15-ish pages on that Kindle thing. If you've got the Kindle, what's it called? The thing where you can go read books
Kindle
for nothing. 'cause you pay for
Unlimited?
it. Yeah, that's the
Unlimited?
one.
Yeah.
I put part of it on there. So if you don't want
Sounds
to
like
pay,
sounds like you went to Kindle Unlimited and put a limit on. By the sounds of it.
well, I just my friend didn't want to put the whole thing on there, and I was like, I'm gonna put part of it on there and just call it Volume 1, Part 1, and there we go.
You're a monster.
We've been playing, Pab.
What have I been playing?
Whoa. Anna will give me earache after this podcast if we go straight to Pab.
Do I
Sorry, do you know what? I
exist?
genuinely thought Anna hadn't played anything. I did not mean to do
Do
that, Anna.
I not exist?
No, you exist. I just thought you said you
Goodness
hadn't.
me!
What have you played,
Straight
Anna?
to Pab.
Back to the corner,
Not
Pab.
not a lot. Really, like careful with him. So what have I been playing? So I have a Switch 2, like I mentioned. I played a bit more of Luigi's Mansion, which is it Luigi's? Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. This is probably the third time I've bought it because I keep losing the cartridge. I don't know where it is, but I'll find it one day. I'll find all of them, but this is like the third time I've had to buy it because, like I said, the system saves your saves, not the cards. So I'm like grateful for that. But I have now got to the same place I've got to on all 3 of the saves. I've never got past like the fourth level. So I've got past that, and I've done the kitchen, and now I can finally go and see what the rest of the game's like. But I haven't done because I was with Kevin, and you know what I'm like on holiday. I'm either with Kevin or asleep, as you know. So I took it with me. Probably turned it on once when we were going under the tunnel, which now, just people to know, when you're going through the tunnel, there is Wi-Fi all the way through it. Don't know how they've done it, but I had Wi-Fi all the way through, so I didn't need anything to keep me entertained. I could have been on the internet, but yeah, I was just like, I was stuck on a level. Went on my phone. I was like, I've still got the internet, and I'm underground, like under the ground, under the sea. So they've got Wi-Fi down there, which I guess they need to like if they're working down there. But yeah, so I played a bit of that, going under the sea, and then I came home and I went to see Andy. And as you know, Andy has a PlayStation 4. No, he doesn't have a PlayStation 4, but he has a PlayStation 5. I got there, and the words he said to me at my face was, Train Simulator World 6. I didn't even know that was out. It's not out. It's out for pre-order.
Oh.
So I've had to pre-order for him and then tell him it doesn't come out for 3 weeks. It comes out on the 30th. And I'm guessing like they've done with other versions or the trains you've bought on previous will work on this. They just I don't know what they update. Probably they've I'm probably
Thomas
most
content
likely.
better come over.
Well, then you still got 5. It's still
suppose.
there. So yeah, I had to obviously pre-order that, but I'm like, listen, it doesn't come out for 3 weeks, so I don't know if he knows what pre-order means. But told him he's got the icon and he understands that there's a time limit on it. Can't open it yet. But then he also wanted Disney Dreamlight, he already has this on multiple different consoles, but he wants it again, so I had to go and buy that. And then because I was playing that for him and helping him, I've come home and paid £66 and have it on my Switch.
What?
So now
Wait, what?
I've basically got all of the
seasons.
DLC. Yeah, so I've got all the seasons. I've got all the
Wow.
Yeah, it's 66. It was on. I think it wasn't on a sale or anything. Maybe it's cheaper when
Yeah,
it's on a
it's just
sale.
full price.
But I just wanted to play it because I'm playing it with him. I was like, I like gardening and but he won't let me do certain things because he likes to do it. And I was like, let me do this, but he won't let me do it. I just have to help him on certain bits. So I've bought that and I've just been going around doing the things because it basically just goes, go and do this for me. All right, I'll go and do this for you, Goofy. Oh, Goofy wants to get you a fish. Got him a fish. So I've just been doing that, and I've just opened the Wall-E world. It doesn't take too long, but obviously I was going around doing trying to pull up all the thorns and this, that, and the other. And it's basically they're in a valley, and everyone has forgotten their friends because of the thorns, and then you have to go and help them remember their friends and bring the friends to the valley. So everyone can live in harmony. Mickey's there, but Minnie's not. And you go around and you see shadows of Minnie. You're like, oh, there she is, but you can't talk to her yet because I don't know why, but it's something to do with forgetting. But you got Merlin, and they all just wander around, and there's areas to open, and there's loads of different Disney characters in it. So if you like a bit of Disney, Dreamlight Valley is your go-to. And then while we've been home, I've just been playing some more Assassin's Creed Shadows. I am finally got more levels than my first playthrough. Just because I know what I'm doing now. The first time, I was just going, I didn't understand the flow of the game because basically you start in the bottom left-hand corner-ish. And then you have a massive map, and yes, they are level based, but goodness me, you don't know where you're going if you don't understand how the game works. So I finally got Yusuke, and I'm doing bits of his mission. I'm finding new missions. The other day I just popped out of this bush. It said assassinate. I assassinated him, and he was someone I needed to go and assassinate. So I don't know who he is, but I had to assassinate him, so I did. And again, that's opened a whole new branch on your big branching quest thing that you've got. It's quite hard to explain. It's just basically you've got it's like a spider map. Is that what the word? You've got little branches coming off everywhere, and everyone is connected somehow or the other. And then it shows you who's got missions to do, and then you do have a page of just in a list of what you got to do, because not always it says. But I'm just going through that. And what am I doing? I have taken out 5 of the baddies, the main people. I'm just enjoying it. I've now got missions that are way too high for me, and they're supposed to be like that because you're not supposed to do every mission from start to finish in one go. They do, I said, they do branch off. So now I've got things that are level 34 that I can't do yet because I'm only level 25 or something. So I have to wait a bit, because you do not want to go above your level too much because they will savage you. I went they do. I was doing a big mission with both the heroes, shall we say, and I picked Neo. I can't say her name, but anyway, I picked her to go and do it, and poor her. She did die. I picked the wrong person because it was just basically just all these people coming, because what I did is I had to go around this village, this big town, and work out where the baddies were, because there's 5 of them, and then there's a main one, and I found where the main one was. So I went in with Yusuke, and I killed with Naomi, or whatever her name is. I went in with her because obviously she's stealthy. So I went in, killed him. I stepped outside, and then all the other baddies that are his bodyguards were there. and they savaged me. So I had to, like, that. Obviously, I died. I had to restart. So I went with Yusuke. Obviously, he's not a stealthy guy, but I just got underneath like the building, like under one of them crawl spaces, like just before the like meter thing turned yellow. So I was like, oh, and I got in there and I killed him, and then I went outside and slaughtered them all very easily because obviously that he's made for that because he is a samurai. So yeah, I do enjoy when it's like when you can use both of them. I just have to realize what I'm actually doing and who to use, because they do branch off. Like I could have gone to go and get the bull. I think one of his name was. I could have gone to that, and I did. I went to go and heal him, but I could have gone on the other way and taken the people that were needing rescue, and I could take them away. So yeah, there's different ways of doing things, and I'm now seeing things I haven't seen before. I'm going to places I haven't been before, like places I would have been in my first time. I've not even been there yet because I know the flow of the game. But now I am just waiting 4 hours and 5 minutes for my PlayStation to unlock my game. I did turn it on this morning and I just looked at it and it just said 12 hours, and then I just looked at it for like 3 hours. I just left it on. I was like, please hurry up, please hurry up. I've tried to nap today, not worked. I just tried everything for time to go on. I was even like, shall I like get my PlayStation and put it to New Zealand? But apparently that doesn't work on PlayStation. That only works on Xbox and PC. And then I realised that just before we did this, it's already out. Apparently, I'm on the Steam page right now, and it does say release date 11th of September. That's a big fat lie because I've got the 12th. Everywhere else says the 12th for me, but I'm looking at pictures. It looks great. Just says Borderlands 4 is a mayhem-fueled looter-shooter jam-packed with billions of weapons, deadly enemies, and intense co-op action. I'll never play co-op. Break free with a dangerous hidden planet as one of 4 new badass vault hunters. Apparently all reviews is mostly negative. People are just annoying, but I'm going to enjoy the game. I like Borderlands. I liked all the Borderlands from 1. I liked 1, 2, 3. I liked what's that thing called? Wonderland. I liked the Tales. I like all of Borderlands. Just fun things. People need to stop being negative.
You like the film?
I didn't watch it. Oh, I wasn't gonna. I like the games and I like other media, but I will not watch that.
I didn't quite mean that to be a gotcha. I just didn't see it and was
it's
like,
just like
was it
people
good?
are. I don't. Apparently, it's not good. But I'm on here. People are like 1.8 hours on record. None of my friends can get this game to start past main menu. Okay, then wait a minute. And that was like, when was that? I don't know. I can't find time. But people are just, game is buggy as hell on release. What do they expect? It's always terrible optimization. Another Unreal 5 and Unreal Engine 5 casualty. I don't care. I'm gonna play it. I don't have it on PC. Oh look, there's some good ones. So Borderlands 3 gave us gun with legs. Borderlands 4 just gave me a gun that walked out on me. My dad would be proud. So yeah, there you go. Fun times to be had. And I will play it at midnight for a couple of hours because I have work tomorrow. So I do want to get in a bit of gameplay before I have to work. But that is me, Pab. What have you been playing, my friend?
Borderlands 4? No, I haven't.
I would hurt you.
I haven't.
Yes.
I only realised it was out when I clicked on Steam to see what I'd been playing for my show notes tonight, which was probably 20 minutes before we started. So it's finished loading, but that's about it.
I am sorry, just goes back on it. I haven't pre-ordered this, like getting a actual copy, like a physical copy. You know what I'm like, a physical copy. But because I'm around here and how stupid people coming late, I pre-ordered it on the console and it already downloaded on the 10th, like 2 days ago. I woke up, went on it, it was already all downloaded. I was like, That is snazzy. Like it's already done, and at midnight, hopefully at 1 minute past. So I'll wait a second,
Yeah.
press it, and it'll all be there. Maybe there'll be an update, but yeah, carry on with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I assumed it was 12 as well. The only thing I can presume here is that they are going for a global launch time on Steam, so it would have been whenever it went live on Australia and New Zealand time.
Yeah.
Because I know it's live in America as well now. So
of course it is.
so I imagine it's just a global launch on Steam.
Yeah.
Whereas
Never mind.
PlayStation have stuck to their actual midnight
Release
launches
date.
across each continent. Anyway, what have I played? New stuff. I've played the new Everybody's Golf game.
Oh yeah.
It is called Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. It's a combination of both the titles of the game, because I think Hot Shots is what it was called in Japan. I think it was Japan where it was Hot Shots, and over here it was Everybody's Golf. I've only played about 3 or 4 hours of it. I'd have played more, but I got very angry at it yesterday.
Okay.
Up until yesterday, I was having a relatively good time with it. It's another one of these kind of like chibi golf games that are kind of very much a straightforward golf game that is more akin to like one of your older golf games where you have like the free click system of like you click to trigger the power bar, you click it to, select how hard you want to hit the ball, and you've got to click it back in like the central line to get it like going in the right direction, sort of thing. Which I think I prefer them. I'm not a massive fan, I don't think, of the modern one where everything's like using the sticks to determine like you swing it of the club, sort of thing. I thought I liked it like back in the day when Tiger Woods did it. In the mid noughties, was it like 04, 5, 6-ish, was it? I don't know.
I'm sure Tiger. Well, maybe actually.
Yeah, something like that. But the more I've played like the 2K golf or the EA golf or whatever it is, and they all do that same thing. Like, the more I just want a power bar that is just like, this is what I want to do, and yeah. But yeah, it seems all right from what I've played. There's a few different little quirks about it that are.
But why did you get angry with it?
I got angry with it because it wasn't making sense to me. It was inconsistent. I've just been doing the challenge mode, and the challenge mode is like literally you do like a series of like challenges. Like most of them are just 9 holes and be the top of the leaderboard, with an occasional one where it's like they put like a wild card kind of like thing in it, where it's like big cup or tornado cup. So like you get the ball near the hole and it'll just suck the ball into the hole, sort of thing. Or like I said, the big cup is just a bigger cup on the hole. And there's some like night courses which change it up and what have you. And then you do a series of them, these different challenges. At the end of each challenge, there is a versus against a player at like another character. And then you do like a 1v1 against them. And I think I beat them. I did it. It was all pretty much straightforward in that first challenge. And I think, was this because it's just like the very first set of challenges and I did it all relatively easily? But then I went into like World Tour mode, which is, I feel like it's the main mode, but I can't decide because challenge mode is at the top of the menu. You have the menu like in any game, and it's just like got a list of all the things, and challenge mode is at the top. So I think, well, this feels like the mode that they want you to play then, but World Tour mode feels like is like the kind of the story mode. So I had to go on World Tour mode yesterday, and it comes. I skipped all the story stuff. There's loads of like you can just like skip all like the talking between the characters. I want to play golf. I don't want a story about these little chibi characters. So I just was like, right, okay, that's fine. We'll play this game, and it felt inconsistent, and I don't know whether it's just I need to learn the how the game plays better, like I went up against a character. I was some like chibi anime girl who's like the starting character that you start off as, and you unlock more characters through playing these world tour modes and unlocking them. I was up against this anime guy, and he was so much more powerful than me. He was like 50, 60 yards more like distance on shots every single time. I was like, how am I going to compete with that?
Yeah.
But then he wasn't great. He wasn't accurate. That's the thing where I was clawing it back because he was all over the place with it. Until he gets near like around the edge of the green, and he is like, then suddenly he locks it in, and he's pinpoint precision and accurate to every single shot, no matter where he hits that where he hits that that bar, like whether it's left or right of where he needs to be in the central spot. He pings it and it goes near the hole every time. I'm like, why is it doing that? That seems very odd. If I was a sliver off the center of that accuracy bar, I'd have like flunked it over to the left or right, and it had been nowhere near the hole. This guy needs to get it in exactly the same spot every single time. I was like, I don't know.
Maybe you need to read the story and see.
I assumed it was something to do with this guy. Like, it's just not the best at like at the the driving rate at the driving of the ball, but get him to the edge of the green, and he is very good at chipping in from the edge of the green. I assume that's what it was, but then ended up in a bunker, and it's like a big steep bunker, and it's like
what you
it
did.
Tells you. Sorry.
Did you? It was you in the bunker.
Yeah, it's me. I ended up in a bunker and on the edge of the green, and I was like, chip it in up over the bunker sort of thing onto the green. And I was doing it, perfectly every single time, and it just kept, it wouldn't go up and over. And I must have lost about 8 shots doing it. I was just getting angry, going, it's not consistent, because he was in the bunker next to me.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't understand. I mean, the AI was broken because he kept spinning it round and hitting it backwards, trying to get onto like the fairway. And I was like, great, you just keep taking your shots going backwards. I'm going to keep trying to do this. Until the point where he got onto the green and put it in. And I was just annoyed in this bunker that I was nailing the shot. And I was like, I don't know whether it's just this scenario was broken for me, or whether I don't know like the mechanics of it's like the projection of like where the ball's going to go when I look at it, when I press X and like see look at the flag and see where my shot is like determined to go. I'm looking at thinking, is this based on just me hitting this ball with this club? It's not taking into consideration the bunker that I'm in, and it's not taking into consideration the massive like slope that I've got to get it up. So realistically, do I need to be doing it a lot harder than what it's telling me to do to get it to the hole, to get it over this hill, like sort of thing? And I don't know. I couldn't decipher whether it was. I just ended up just going around the side of the bunker until where it wasn't as steep, and just punted it onto the green, and I was just annoyed. And like I say, I think I need to play more of it, and just to see whether it's just a bit broken, or whether it's me not meeting it on its terms, sort of thing, and trying to wrangle how it plays. I feel like it's a bit from column A and a bit from column B. Yeah, I'll carry on. I'll keep chipping away at this game, because it's every now and again you just want a nice, simple, relatively straightforward golf game that you can just pick up and put down, and that's what I've been doing, to be honest with you. I've been picking up, doing the challenge mode, relatively straightforward. Right? It's like it's never more than 9 holes, and it's just you do the holes, and then I just come off and I've done 20 minutes. There you go, I'm done, and I'm doing something else. It's just nice to just have a nice little golf game like that, and I've always liked everybody's golf games. So, the only other thing I have played of any seriousness or any amount of time into is I've gone back to Stellar Blade.
Okay, yeah.
It came out on PC earlier in the year, and I've played about 5 or 6 hours of it. And I went back to it just to play some more stuff. I think it was in a couple of weeks ago now when I actually started doing it, where I just wanted, like, I think it's when I got I mentioned last time I got Horizon Forbidden West on PC, because I wanted just like an open world to wander around in, and I was like, Oh yeah, I've got Stellar Blade. I've
Mm.
definitely what I've done. I never finished that one. I Platinum Horizon
Oh
on
gosh,
the
okay.
PlayStation. So I was like, I'm not. I want to try and finish Stellar Blade. So
Mm.
I've gone back to pushing through that again, and I fell into the same traps as I did with on the PlayStation, where I ended up just doing side quests, and
Yeah.
all I did was side quests. And the fact that the problem is that because it's effectively the Stellar Blade Game of the Year edition sort of thing. It comes with all the DLC that came with it, and there's a lot of DLC for this game. There's a
Oh, is
lot
there
of
really?
there's a decent chunk of it,
Okay.
and at a certain point, it just dumps all of the DLC kind of side quests on you.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've just got, but I didn't realize I was doing DLC side quests. I've been doing DLC side quests for some time. I've got Christmas
Wow.
outfits. The
Of course you do.
the entire main city is all Christmased out, and everyone's got Christmas hats on, and I eventually figured out there's a set in the settings you can turn
Yeah.
the DLC appearance stuff off, so you don't have it like it's like a big like kind of like post-apocalyptic wasteland, but there's a giant Christmas tree and
Yep.
like a big cheery song popping off when you get into the main city. You're like,
Well,
it breaks the vibe a
in
little bit.
Fallout, when it's like just Christmas Day, they do put some tinsels and stuff like that. Not when it's Christmas here, when it's Christmas in the game,
Yeah,
it pops up. But yeah, if you've got the whole game is just Christmas vibes, you're like, yeah, this is a bit taking me out of the post-apocalyptic thing. But
yeah, and some DLC for Nikkei or something like that.
Okay.
Which is an anime game type thing. There's a crossover with some anime mobile / PC game that I've never heard of, but it's anime based. So there's some characters that have turned up for that, and then you get some outfits for Eve for doing these things. I'm like, well, no, I've got to do these now. And there's some extra, like you collect drinks cans in the game.
Yes.
It's like one of the collectibles. Now there's like an extra set of drinks cans, and you can trade them into some like vendor that's driving around the world. And every now and again, you'll just hear it's like an ice cream van. I'm like, where's that? I heard it the first time and got up and where's an ice cream van? I looked out my window going, where's I was like, there's an ice cream van out here. There's no way. And I realized it was in the game. So
also, there is a reason for them though, because I do remember finding them. Going, I don't know what to do with these. No, not a clue.
Well, that's just the thing. That in the base game ones, it's just a collectible.
Okay.
And the new ones, you have to collect these the special ones that they've been put into the game after the fact because they're in places that aren't that are all over the world. It's like and then you can go and this guy's basically a vendor. I managed to stop him. I stopped him by beating the hell out of his car. He pulls up and he's so fast. I managed to stop him. But then I couldn't get into the shop because I had a load of enemies chasing me because I was chasing. I saw the car, so I left what I was doing, dropped everything to fight. They're like fighting all these little grunts on the floor, sort of thing, around knocking around. I just left them all there and went to go and beat up the car to stop him. Stopped him, and then it comes up. You're in combat. I was like, oh. And then obviously I beat all them up, and he drives off.
Excellent.
There it goes. So I've not actually got into actually see what this vendor has, but it is there. It is there. But I just like the game. The combat in it is pretty damn good. The story seems relatively predictable, but it's a fun little world. The music's okay. I quite like the music in it as well.
Yeah.
And like I say, I like the combat. Especially on easy, it's relatively straightforward. I like
it is.
I like doing the parry stuff and the combos. It's like almost the Souls light. It's very light Souls kind of thing.
It's a good game. Like I have started again this game twice, and I've got to the city and I go out into like the big beachy
big wasteland.
Yeah, it is good. It is a fun game. I just for some reason I always fall off it. I think it's just because I put it on in the middle of summer, and then I do things and I forget about it. But it is a good game. More people should play it. I hope there's another one day.
I've done the Dead Space segment of the game. The first one. I'm going to the second one, I think. Where the Dead Space moments where you go underground and then you don't have access to your sword anymore. You only have access to the gun. And it's a bit Resident Evil / Dead Space, kind of like you have stuff kind of occasionally jump out and you shoot them, and then you just come out the other end and you go, right, okay, we're done. That's the bit I wasn't looking forward to, but I got through it and I was like, right, we're done with this for now. But I know I'm going back into another one, so
no.
Yeah. I'll get back on track once I've finished doing all my DLC side quests and every side quest for every. I guess it's side quest insanity in that game. There's tons of them, absolutely tons of them. But yeah, other than that, I've played some more Night Rain and stuff. I've done an Everdark Sovereign battle in there now, so I've got a new kind of vendor in the round table on the Night Rain now. But we talked.
Are you making up words at the moment?
No. Also,
that last 30 seconds or so sounded like nonsense.
What, Everdark Sovereign? Round table?
Yeah, absolute nonsense. What are you talking about?
I also we got to the, like an hour into the show and no one's brought out the fact that I did a solo episode last week.
Did you?
You're attention seeking, Pep.
Oh wow!
I mean, how would any of us know if you didn't tell us?
I assumed you knew. I thought it's going to be brought up immediately, and nobody said anything. I was like, huh.
I just don't give it a terrorism, Pep.
I did it because you insisted, Sheepdog.
I do insist.
Yes, you and Kev both insist me doing it.
I might have to listen then.
We will listen. We'll go
you might find out my methods for Zeitgeist.
Oh no.
Solo Pabby. Only 16 minutes, you lazy turd.
What I mean, I've done 20 tonight, so you can get lost.
Right, let's go.
Got good feedback, to be fair. Good comments.
How do you know about it?
Because okay,
because I
told
them all to
alert
message
for the comment or when it went up, but probably one of the comments.
Right, boys and girls, if you want to hassle us on the internet, you can do that at Mgukpodcast, or you can follow me at Lelujo.
You can find me at Sheepdog6K.
I miss Lelujo.
And at Pab1986.
And we will see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lester, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.
Right, no Borderlands.
Funny.